unfortunately, guys, what you guys are witnessing is that Wolfie is unable to kind of, analyze or separate his disdain for my club. The fact of the matter is he wishes we could swap places, and unfortunately, he's going to go one better than me this season because he's going to go down, and I'll be there to watch him go down. You know what? I'm actually
48. Thank you for another clip.
So that's it.
Yeah. What I will agree with what LB was saying,
relegation party. We'll have a relegation party if they go down.
5401 clip of Charlie. LB, what I will agree with you on is the Spurs fan base are like almost the opposite of a Chelsea fan base. You know, at Chelsea, you're like, oh, no, don't talk to us about trophies or being in competition and stuff. Spurs seem to think that they should be winning all these trophies instead of being happy with, let's face it, mediocrity, which is what they should be achieving.
Well, this is the problem, and I've spoke about this before, is I think Spurs do have an identity crisis because I don't actually, and I've said this before, and again, I'm not trying to take the piss, I genuinely believe it in that, like, they get put in the top 6 bracket, yeah, but they don't actually compete to, like, win the majors.
Right, so because of their stadium, LB, there, I've considered a top 6 club.
Like, yeah, exactly, man. It's like, in terms of that, like, so then because they get put in the top 6 bracket, yeah, a lot of their fans think that they should be performing like the top 6 are. Right. Otherwise, why are you in the top 6? And this is why I've actually said, yeah, I actually think Tottenham should withdraw themselves, yeah, from the top 6 and let Villa or Newcastle take it, because I actually think it would be easier for your club, yeah, to actually sort of like know its place, set a base, and go from there. I actually think being in the top 6,
love it,
the pressure that puts. No, I'm actually being deadly serious. The pressure that puts on the football club, yeah, creates this toxic environment within the fan base because you expect what the other tops. Look at Billy. Look at the Villa fans, bro. The Villa fans and the Newcastle fans, yeah, they're not in the top 6, right? But they're building a nice, steady base. Whereas you guys are so up and down.
I hear you. The only thing that I would say is where we are considered old money, you're seen as new money.
Right?
Yeah. And so the point being is, whoever we have more of a right at being top 6 than your club because we are of.
No. This is the problem. It's not about rights.
We are of,
Wait, in which case, Villa have more of a right than you as well, Dej.
And Everton.
What are we playing at here?
And Everton.
Yeah, Everton. Yeah, Everton were winning leagues in the 80s.
I'm just saying. Look, I hear what you're saying, but the truth of the matter is, so far, last season Spurs had a blip. They've come back.
Yeah, winning a trophy was a blip.
We are holding a trophy, and we're currently in the top 5. If Spurs go another 3 seasons, they don't win a trophy, and they're not in the top 6, I think LB has a credible point. But now that we won the Europa League, we've got credit in the bank.
Do you know what, LB? I think you're talking a lot of sense tonight because, in essence, what you're saying is, you know how when you see like Cambridge University and Oxford University, you get the rich kids going there. Spurs are like the one who got in on a scholarship and they haven't really got the money, and then they're running themselves into debt constantly just to try and stay up with that class of student. And eventually, it just falls on its face, bro. And that's, you know what? You couldn't even get in with the scholarship. That's the problem. So the only thing I disagree with what LB said is that why are you saying they should extract themselves out rather than the other 5 kicking them out?
Yeah, exactly, man. It's like the Super League, man. Have you ever seen something so pathetic than Tottenham Hotspur being invited to the Super League, man? Honestly, one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen in football, bro. Yeah, the only reason they were there is because they've got the stadium and they can get
stadium. Bro,
it's absolutely embarrassing, mate. Yeah, and every single Spurs fan knew that as well. Did you seen that they were involved and went, yo, we're involved. Yo, what?
At the end of the day, what I will say, and LB, no doubt you would agree, is look, we didn't put ourselves there. The people spoke. Whoever called it out decided that Spurs were a big 6, and we happily accepted the invitation. It's not my fault that the rest of the world felt that Spurs were a big.
Yeah, but you were more a big 6 then than you are now.
And
that's true.
Look, we will see you know, Spurs fans are hearing that we've got a bit of a war chest that's been put together in the January transfer window. If the war chest is what we think it is, 200 mil, maybe 300 mil. Let's see.
In Jan.
Why don't you go and get Rodrigo then?
Yeah. And Semenyo, LB. They get both of them.
Why don't you go and get Rodrigo? Go to Rodrigo, bro, and say, listen, no one else wants you at the moment. Yeah, come to Spurs, right? And we'll give you the big cash. Yeah, and we're trying to actually change our ways. Yeah, instead of signing these mid-level players, bro. But you won't, will you? Because you won't pay the wages.
But LB, the thing that you would agree with me is that Levy was the person that Spurs fans, the whole world, love to blame. Levy is no longer there. Let's see what the club does. For the club's sake, they need to spend. They need to see. We need to see a new leaf. If we don't see a new leaf, then I'm happy to take all the criticism. But until then, you said Feb. I say we don't even have to wait that long. Let's wait until Jan. Let's see what happens in the January transfer window before we can make a sensible assessment about my club.
Okay. Look, we've gone away from the question now, but I do think that most people.
What was the question?
What was the question?
We've got left this evening.
The sacking question.
We kind of all agreed anyway that I think most managers are sacked. I actually do think that the ones that could be on a bit of a time bomb, it will be towards the end of the season. I actually think all of our managers will stay for a while, but I think Slot, if you don't get it right, could be in trouble. Because you can't.
Yeah, they didn't finish top 4 pots. They'd be in trouble. Yeah,
exactly. And I actually think Eddie Howe as well, because I think like as much as I think he's done well, has he taken them to as far as he can? Is there someone else that needs to come in now? I agree with LB. I don't think the summer was great for him, and I do rate him as a manager, but I think they're the only two really. And of course, Arteta, if it's the end of the season we win nothing, I think he has to go. But will he?
But you know he's going to stay pots. Arsenal won't sack him.
Top 4 his days.
Yeah, I think if he, I kind of agree with that. Let's do one more before we get out of here. Which one is it that I'll go for? Okay, this could be quite an interesting one. There's a few that I'd put out tonight. Let's do a couple more actually, just very quickly, because these will be quite quick. Which team outside of this panel could join the show next season? What are we thinking?
Possibly.
At the start of the season, I had Everton as a bit of an outsider for like maybe a conference league, but they've not been that good.
I agree. They've dropped, haven't they? I was with you, Charlie. I think Bournemouth are a good shout. I also think Man United, if I'm honest.
I reckon United will do it.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Dan United be back. Yeah, that's all right. He had a season off.
I reckon he might be back.
I don't think United get back.
Yeah, but you only need to get Conference League, innit?
I think we can lose
7th.
Let's be honest.
I
don't think Sunderland will make it, so they'll drop out, and then United will be top 6 at that point.
I think we gain United and we lose Billy. That would be funny. That would be funny. I think we could potentially lose Villa. Depending.
No, Villa will look good top 7.
I think Forest, a bit more likely to be gone.
But you got some pure beef with Forest for a fellow Midlands brother, man.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm just backing my boys. You're in the eye line.
Okay, read the question.
Wait,
no.
Yeah,
read the question, Billy. Read the question.
Look, Deji's the one that started talking about.
Read the question, Billy.
Look at me.
It's Man United. I think it's Man. It's probably going to be Man United.
I think Man United as well. But Wolfie doesn't think. Who do you think then, Wolf? If you don't think United,
I did also think Everton at the start of the season. What you and Charlie were saying, we're going to put a bit. They have been a bit stagnant. I don't know. Maybe West Ham do a crazy one under Nuno. Who knows?
Imagine Lawless coming back.
Oh my God!
I think that's the thing. Yo, chat. Who would you want to see? Chat. Let us know in the chat. Who would you want to see? Which member would you want to see back?
I would want to see Dan United back without his club.
Can I tell you who I would want to see? And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I would love to see Wolfie here next season, right? Legit.
Thank you, Deji. Could you imagine Wolfie and Lawless in the Championship next season?
Yeah, Koch, you might have to get a championship show up and running.
I'll do it, bruv. I'll do
With
it.
Joe as well, because Joe
Wolfie
might be down
Yes,
there.
yeah.
If it's me, Wolfie, Joe, and Lourdes as a little panel, I don't mind doing a
Yeah, little
championship.
championship show. Yeah.
Little Dan, get little Dan on.
Yeah, little Dan, Joe, Wolfie, Lawless. That'd be mind you, that'd be too many.
Wait, why am I
Unfortunately,
being
4 can't
invited
go
to this?
down.
Yeah, nah. I don't think I've got to be real. I think I know who's going down. I said it last week. I stand by it. I think Burnley, Leeds, and Wolves. I think they're the 3 that
Yeah,
are gonna
Wolves
go.
are done. They're shit.
Yeah, I think Burnley and Leeds. I just don't think they're going to have enough. Parker won't have enough.
look
Leeds
woeful,
just
man.
Leeds got
when
no
you go
goal.
sign Calvert-Lewin as your that big star strike, you know you're going down.
And he was free and he's shit. Yeah.
And he played in a skirt against Forest and still shit, man. It's terrible.
mad. It's mad. Let me do this one as we go out. See you out. This would be quite a fun one. Which team has the better starting 11 out of these 3 clubs?
Oh, you're going to
can't
piss
write
everyone off
Villa
now,
and
Dan.
Nottingham
Sorry.
Forest. Go on.
You can't write Notts Forest, bro.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't fit it. I couldn't be asked to write Nottingham.
Just do Forest then.
Oh, Forest. Okay, go on. Then. What are we saying?
What's wrong with Notts Forest?
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's not
Again,
counted
Again,
as
so
a
Notts is
county,
about.
yeah.
No, it's not that. Notts is short
No?
for Nottinghamshire. So it's not Nottinghamshire Forest, is it?
Let me change it because I don't want to piss you off. Discuss while I'm doing that.
Next, you're going to put a double R in Forest as well.
I reckon it's probably. I think it's Villa.
I think we've got the better squad
But starting 11,
for
though.
certain.
No,
Starting 11.
no.
Should we go through
I
it?
think Villa. I think Newcastle's
Martinez.
squad is better.
It's not
Big up
Forest.
there, G. I know you got to go.
It's
Big
not
up there.
Forest.
Legend,
Martinez
man.
is
Take
better
that,
than
Legend.
Pope. Nice one,
Yeah, let's
Dave.
go for the starting 11 then, yeah?
Martinez is better than
It's
Pope.
obviously not Forest, then, isn't it?
So Martinez
Martinez
is better than
in goal.
Pope. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
Livramento.
right back,
Livramento.
Livramento Cash.
Yeah.
take it in.
Livramento's better than Cash Fair. Centre backs. They got
Comms 100% goes in
Wait,
there.
hold on. I got Milenkovic and Marilla and Einar to chuck into this equation.
no, but you're not in the
one's-
team.
no one's
You're
listening
out.
to you, Wolfie.
Well, no,
You're-
that
you're
was part
right.
of the question,
No,
Bill.
no. We
Nah,
Yeah,
bro,
you're
you're
not
bro,
anymore.
you
You're not
actually-
anymore.
The question.
I think
We-
Martinez and to be fair, Livramento, I don't think anyone's better than those. At the back, I think I've got
Conser and Botman.
Gotta
Conser
go
and
Botman.
Tro's
Alvarez.
better. Botman's been shit. Tro's
the
been
two
better
Villa
for
ones on.
Newcastle.
To be fair, if we're going on this season, Chow definitely.
Yeah,
gets
Chow's
it.
been better than Botman. So go Malik,
Con-
Chow, and
Conser and
Conser.
Chow.
Left back,
Conser.
Luca Digne or Lewis Hall.
Lewis Hall, man. Lewis Hall. I
Lewis
think.
Hall's
This
been injured.
season-
They've been
I
playing
think
bloody
Luka
Dan
Digne's
Burns.
Hall's not played much this
brilliant
season,
for
Yeah,
Villa.
they've been playing Dan Burns at left back.
Yeah. So
Ask Sophie in the chat. Ask her what
yeah.
her thoughts are on that.
Luca Digne. Then midfield, they got Tielemans.
Tielemans, Kamara, Onana, John McGinn. John McGinn, you can't leave him out.
Yes,
but
You got
Tielemans-
Bruno Guimaraes and Tonali are obviously
Yeah,
in
they're
there.
definitely
That's
in
just-
them.
And Tielemans.
it'd have to be Tielemans then.
Yeah,
Bruno's
I
been
agree.
stinky. Bruno's been
Yeah,
stinky.
Tielemans.
What
Tonali
about
and
though? We
Bruno.
got-
I think
give a shout.
Kamara's so unfortunate not to get in there.
These unfortunate.
I'd have Kamara over Bruno this season.
See, I love how you're ignoring Elliot
Elliot
Anderson.
Anderson.
All of this.
Yeah, Anderson.
Yeah,
but
but
Forest
we're not-
aren't in the
we're not
conversation.
doing
with this.
Forest, bro.
Just because you've chosen Billy to run some agenda, it doesn't
Right, and
mean
then
you get to
front-
decide when the question had Forest in it.
Front three.
No, Forest are in this as well.
It's gotta
Say,
be-
what's his
it's
front
got to
three?
be Volta made guy in it.
Voltemada 100%.
No, he's a porn star, man. He's gone dry.
Guessing.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Voltemada,
Jessup
and then
can't
who
include
are we saying
Jessup.
on
I
that?
think Gordon's been pretty poor from what people
Gordon's
have
been
Gordon's
shit,
been shit. Yeah.
None of the Newcastle wingers can
Elanga's
get in.
not it.
Elanga's been asked.
Alanga's 0016.
Barnes.
Who are
Barnes
your
has been
wingers?
okay.
We don't have wingers.
We've
This
got
is kind
Watkins.
of the problem.
All right, so
We've
but
got
Rogers,
Rogers.
you get my wingers
Rogers
then.
can
Rogers
play off
Rogers
the
can
left.
play left.
You've left put
and then
Rogers on the left,
right.
haven't you?
And
No,
then
you put him
on
in
the
the
right,
10.
we've got Marlon.
Sancho.
Marlon's
not
absolute
starting.
crap, bro.
Sancho.
He isn't.
It's a bit mid,
He
isn't
is.
it?
But yeah,
These wingers are shit, bro.
we don't have wingers. We don't have wingers. So it'd have to be either Elanga, Gordon, Barnes, Murphy.
This is where I know you're running an agenda. Just by default, my wingers would get. If you just said Elanga, who's 0016 for Newcastle, you're running some serious Forest
Yeah,
agenda right now.
You don't have the best starting 11, though.
Okay, but we have wingers. You just said you don't have
Yes.
wingers,
Yes.
and you're trying to put Elanga in.
You haven't got the best
Who are
starting
your
11.
wingers, Wolfie?
But this
Callum
is the
Hudson-Odoi.
conversation. The conversation is
Hudson-Odoi.
about the best starting 11.
Yes.
And we're comparing Villa and Newcastle because we've agreed, the three of us.
Well, firstly,
have
then we
agreed.
need to go back to the defense because Nico Williams gets in, Murillo gets in, Milenkovic is a shout to get in as well.
Why the fuck are you 19th then?
Okay, because they were injured. They were injured. Wait, hold on, Billy. Hold on, Billy. Were you not 19?
This is gonna be a full Forest 11, better than Villa, better than Newcastle.
Yeah,
And
wait,
you're
were you not
fucking
19th, Billy? Were you not 19th from no goals scored?
Honestly.
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, speak
not
honestly.
Not after 11 games. Not after 11 games.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were
not after
Palace
11
not?
games,
Were
yeah.
Palace not no wins in 9 last season?
Yeah, but bro, you're two
We've
wins
won
in
more
11
than
and
2
you're
games this
19th.
season.
There's no way out of this, Wolfie, mate. You just got to hold the R, bro.
Yeah, just
I'm
hold the
sorry,
L.
Nico Williams gets in. And
I think Villa is probably just better this season than starting 11.
It's very close between Villa and Newcastle.
Yeah.
I would
It
agree
just
with
depends. Just depends which personnel you'd prefer. There's the big ones that obviously get into that combined 11 100%, and then it's the players around it, and then the manager as well. I think you need to include as well.
Would you say, Bill, that like Newcastle defensively are better, and Villa have probably got more in attack than what Newcastle have got? Or do you think it's quite even? Because like defensively with Villa, I just don't get it. I've told you this before straight. I just don't think Villa are defensively good enough, bruv. That's the only thing I think will let you down. Konsa's quality, right? That's about it, bruv. Like all the others are like, they're all right. Do you know what I mean? Pau Torres, I think they're overrated.
We've been better this season for certain defensively. Pau Torres looks a lot more physical this season than what he has been in previous seasons as well. Matty Cash has stepped up massively this season, played really well. I did, absolutely, but he's proven me wrong and he's playing very well this season.
Yes,
and Luka Dean as well is playing like Luka Dean.
He's always been good, to be fair.
I've never wanted Luka Dean out.
I think Forest have actually got a better back four than Villa.
Thank you.
I actually do.
They probably do.
Oh, Nico Williams is quite
Nico Williams is Forest's best player.
He's very, very good.
Well, with Anderson.
I don't know who's your left back. Is it
Nico Williams?
And then you got Einer at right back, yeah?
Yeah, he's injured. Savona's stepped in. He's okay. But yeah, I can tell you what's good and crap about Forest. I'm not going to sit here and say they got the perfect 11. You got Nico Williams. You got Murillo.
Like that's what you're saying.
Milenkovic. Bro, you're arguing about your team versus a team that's 1 point ahead of Forest. Like, at least hold the same standards. What are you doing?
All right. Then Villa have got the best 11 then. Plain and simple, if that's what we're saying.
Yeah, but you want cash out, so like I don't know how serious we can take you.
I did want him, but this season he's stepped up.
Okay, if he plays crap for the next 2 games, you're going to flip-flop again?
No, because this season he's played very well. So I would expect him to get back to that level.
Okay.
If in 10 games' time he's dropped off the edge of a cliff and played poorly, then we'll be having a different conversation.
Oh, this has been an elite stream, man. I can't lie. I'm so glad we did this tonight. Look, we are going to come to a close, people. But big up to everyone that's been here. Really appreciate all of you. Wolfie, what you got coming up? How can people follow you, bro?
I actually have no idea what I got coming up, bro. Like something. Something. Yeah. I think I'm doing a video on Edu tomorrow. On Edu and the chaos, quote unquote, that he's caused at Forest.
How shit he's been.
Well, we'll see. Maybe some of the Arsenal fans will want to pipe in on their thoughts on it. But yeah, outside of that, just roll on the weekend and roll on Liverpool, man.